So this is Sema, or tobacco, and its Latin name is Nicotiana rustica. It's in the nightshade family, and Sema is one of our most sacred plants. It's one of the 4 foundational plants for Potawatomi, and it's the elders always say Sema precedes everything, so it's the first plant, and it's the plant of the direction east. But as a medicine, you know, it's used in offerings to an elder, or if you have a question or advice from someone that you want to get. But this particular Sema plant, and all of these in general, are really potent. They're not like cigarette tobacco. They have anywhere from 5 to 100 times the nicotine content of cigarette tobacco, so you have to be careful. You can't, this is not a smoking tobacco. You want to be very careful if you were smoking it. There is a way you can wick out the nicotine, or cure it to have a lower nicotine content to where it would be safe to smoke. But generally, if you're just beginning, you know, growing it and harvesting it for offering is probably the best. Sema is a warm season plant, and so it's April here in Oklahoma, and these have been in the greenhouse for about 6 weeks now. So they will be ready to go in the ground in another week or so, maybe 2 weeks. You can already see there's roots coming out of the bottom, so they are ready to go. We just have to wait for the ground to be warm enough, and so there's no chance of frost, because frost will kill them. And then another thing about this plant is when it flowers, it has a little yellow flower, and that flower turns into a pod with thousands of little seeds in them. And the seeds are so tiny, you know, you could have 100 seeds in the size of a thumbtack. And really, you only need 1 or 2 plants to get you going. So even just a little pinch of seeds will produce more than enough plants for you to start your little Sema patch. And it's generally grown outdoors. Lots of nutrition. This plant really likes fertilizer. You almost can't give it too much fertilizer. That's how much fertilizer it likes. So I use a lot of organic blood meal, bone meal, potash, all kinds of things. You know, whatever you have, just make sure it gets good nutrition, because it grows fast and the leaves are really big, and all those leaves take up lots of nutrition. So a sunny, fertile, well-drained, well-watered area is best for growing Sema. And it generally, people don't grow it with anything else, so you don't see it mixed in like a bed with a whole bunch of other things. It's kind of, because it's so sacred, it's kind of set aside and given its own garden area